Kody faces off with all three of his ex-wives at friend's wedding for first time in years. The latest episode of Sister Wives covered a monumental event no one thought would ever happen again. Kody Brown in the same room with his wife and all of his ex-wives. Given his, to put it mildly, hostile relationships with Christine, Mary, and Janelle, the thought of everyone gathering together seemed simply impossible. And yet, here we are, with all the details about the surprising reunion and the fallout thereafter. Kody, Robin, and Christine look on during a family wedding in flashback footage from Sister Wives, TLC. Kody faces off with all three of his ex-wives at friend's wedding. Season 19 of Sister Wives has been dominated thus far in catching viewers up to the present. The footage shot for this season all comes from the end of 2022, well before some of the biggest turning points in the Brown family, like Garrison's death. We know that all of the parents, Kody, Janelle, Christine, Mary, and Robin, were all at his funeral and memorial service. But it turns out the Browns actually found themselves thrusted together before that, thankfully under different circumstances. The third episode of Season 19 kicks off with Kody and Co. discussing a mutual friend's wedding. Everyone has been invited, and everyone is nervous. It will mark the first time that all five of the adults have been together since Isabel's graduation party a half and half earlier. Many of the kids are invited as well. Janelle Brown looks sullen after confronting family at wedding, TLC. "I wish that things weren't like this," Janelle admits in her confessional ahead of the ceremony. Kody initially planned on skipping the wedding, hoping to avoid further shit talk from Christine and Janelle. In the end, he sucks it up and goes. Christine shares her plan of attack from the get-go. Ignore each other and pretend like you don't exist. Janelle calls the evening weird. She admits she had interactions with Mary, although brief, and that Kody at one point cornered her to say hi, but things never escalated beyond that. "It's obviously over," Janelle explains, as Kody insists the family is battling a civil war. Christine and Robin face off at Mykelti's birth. There seems to be a lot of focus on the kids this season. Perhaps that's on the part of the producers, knowing that the conversation amongst the fans right now is Kody's relationship with his older kids. Much of the episode is spent with all of the mothers lamenting that their kids don't have a good relationship with Kody. Well, except for Robin. Her kids, being younger and still living with him, still have his attention. It's to the extent that Kody actually says he's happy to have loyalty from Robin's kids, but not from his older ones. But honestly, whose fault is that? As Christine and Mary explain, when Robin entered the picture, the feeling amongst the other kids and families were that they were no longer special and no welcomed in Robin's house. From the very beginning, they knew that their dad was not going to always be there, Janelle explains. But whatever rift remains between him and his children, Kody is sure it can be easily fixed. "What I'm thinking is, with time going on, and just a phone call, once in a while, that these relationships will come back. And then I'll be like in full fellowship with my children again," Kody says. The thing is, he's not the one making the phone calls. He's expecting his kids to do it. Robin and Christine reunite for Mykelti Brown's twins' birth in family photo. TLC. It's gotten to the point that Robin has been reaching out to other wives' kids to rebuild bridges, but she's failed thus far. Except for Mykelti. Robin and Mykelti have remained very close over the years, so much so that, when it was time for her to give birth to her kids, Mykelti wanted her mom and Robin there. To Christine's credit, she makes no effort to fight this. She even smiles alongside Robin in photos shared from the day. But later in her confessional, she insists that there's no fixing their broken family. Meanwhile, Robin bursts into tears. "For a moment I could forget all that," she says about the happy day. If you like the video, please give a like, comment, share your opinion. Get more videos. So subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.